Hello my friend, my name is Shinta Zanuba putri and I'm from Al-Azhar University, Indonesia. And here I will explain about 12 tenses with its example, and we begin in the first part. Check it out. Number 1. Present tenses. In English, present tenses or simple present tense is asked to state even or even activity and so on that are happening right now. Present tenses is all asked to state a fact or something that happens rapidly in the present. And example of sentences. Positive sentences. She drinks milk. Negative sentences. She doesn't drink milk. Question sentences. Does she drink milk? Number 2. Past tenses. The essence of past tenses is to declaration event that haven't been past. Extended past that is emphasis might be yesterday, an hour ago, 2 years ago, 2 centuries ago, and so on. All of the past. After reading this description, you will understand more deeply. An example of sentences. Negative sentences. I didn't launch this blog on January 2017. And question sentences. Did you launch this blog on January 2017? And positive sentences. I launched this blog on January 2017. Number 3. Future tenses. Future tenses or simple future is asked to declare an event that will happen. Future tense is about later. Something meaning he said is the future. Therefore, in the future tense, the as of the word will shall, which meant it will certainly dominate every future must as will of shall. Meaning will about there is all something called past future tense later. Because of the past will and shall als as past, we will learn more in the past future tense. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. You will swim. Negative sentences. You will not swim. Question sentences. Will you swim? Number 4. Present continuous tenses. The present continuous tense is asked to state something that is happening right now. Is happening right now. For example, I am writing now. This present continuous tense is asked if we emphasize the now it. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. You are reading my article at present. Negative sentences. You aren't reading my article at present. Question sentences. Are you reading my article at present? Number 5. Past continuous tenses. Past continuous tense is asked to ask events that are happening to but are happening now, but are happening but before, but have passed as the meaning of the word. Past means past, whereas continuous means medium. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. I was sleeping when my friend came to my house yesterday. Negative sentences. I was not sleeping when my friend came to my house. Question sentences. Was you sleeping when my friend came to my house? Number 6. Future continuous tense. This one tense talks about an event that is happening as well as the present continuous tense, but the difference in future continuous tense in medium is not now but tomorrow will come later. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. She will be learning rock music. Negative sentences. She will not be learning rock music. Question sentences. Will she be learning rock music? Number 7. Present perfect tenses. In the present tense, the emphasis in or fact, recusing event or habit, and the present continuous tenses emphasis by happening. Then present perfect tense emphasize the perfect doesn't mean perfectly. So if you emphasize already that when the present perfect tense, the most striking example is he just left, she has just gone. Example of present perfect tenses. Positive sentences. She has gone. He just left. Negative sentences. She has not gone. Question sentences. Has she gone? Number 8. Past perfect tenses. Present perfect tenses regarding an event or event that has completed. Past perfect tenses is after us by asking of the sentences in the past from association with conjunction as when after to emphasizing that the perfect is already in the past. Example of sentences. Negative sentences. I didn't go when he arrived. Positive sentences. I had gone when he arrived at my home. Question sentences. Had you gone when arrived? Number 9. Future perfect tenses. Future perfect tenses is asked to declare something that has happened but will. Example sentence. Example synthesis. I will have summary at tomorrow. Negative sentences. I will not have show at 7 tomorrow. Question sentences. Will you have shown at 7 tomorrow? Number 10. Past perfect continuous tenses. Past perfect continuous tenses in English grammar lesson is asked to declaration this of event that something that had and was happening in the past. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. They had been playing football. Negative sentences. They had not been playing football. Question sentences. Had they been playing football? Number 11. Future perfect continuous tenses. Future perfect continuous tenses is a form of verb asked to express that an action will have been going on for a long time, a certain point in the future. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. You will have been working. Negative sentences. You will not have been working. Question sentences. Will you have been working? 12. Present perfect continuous tenses. Present perfect continuous tenses. Now it's time we learn about the present perfect continuous tense. This one tense is as express event or whatever its name which all happen and still take place, even is very likely will continue from the until now and even later. Example of sentences. Positive sentences. She has been learning English for 3 years. Negative sentences. She has not been learning English for 3 years. Question sentences. Has she been learning English for 3 years? Yes, that's all I can explain, more or less. Apologize and thank you. Bye bye.